Tim Campbell's joining us. Let me get the camera on you now that all the cameras are working. So thank you guys for closing out another Saturday night with us.
Let's get Patty up here, too, real quick. I'm going to get hey, Patty.
Brian, she can come right here.
All right. Well, no, I got to go do something. That's why let her stay there.
She's into the pool?
She's into the rum already.
I'm going to go lay some pipe.
I don't know about you two.
He's like, hey, I got to take the kids to the pool. I'm like, you got to do what?
There's just a curtain in there, so there's no containing it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's where the crop dusting came from.
Like I said, I used to work in cubes, and I could cover like 50 yards easy down the row of cubes.
Yeah. So Tim and Patty Campbell joining us, and let me see her, because y'all are rock stars and everything. Let me see if I can find it. There we go.
That's it. Thank you. This was actually, I got pictures of me in Afghanistan, and this is the shirt I was wearing.
So what's going on with the smoking tuna? Is it going to come back, or what? What the hell's going on over there?
They're hoping. I believe there's some litigation going on.
Litigation?
Because
sounds like a serious word.
The Alamo, I guess, now is a Latin disco or something that took over where the tuna was. So the tuna was going to set up in the back half of what used to be the tuna, plus another part of the alley.
Yeah.
They had the stage built apparently, and the bar installed.
Yeah.
And somebody came along and said, "Rip it out."
Rip it out.
Wow.
Well, I understand that if you play the Alamo, you have to wear an afro and have bell bottoms on. Okay, so I don't know how that's going to work with you, but I know you can pull it off. But some of these other guys, I don't know if it's going to happen. Okay, I'm just letting you know.
We were trying to sort out a Latin disco named the Alamo.
Well, we appreciate you guys. The SAC Awards, was a big hit.
I see one right here.
I know. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless.
Yeah.
That the hippies, trains, and trop rock. I thought that could be a song.
I really thought.
Could be.
I really thought my In the Caboose show was going to win this year.
I thought you really had a chance, man.
Yeah, I did too.
Really did.
I mean, I thought after all these years, that was my big chance right there. I thought it was a great show.
So that was your 5th nomination, right, for Female Entertainer of the Year?
5th.
Yes, sir.
I'm a skunk every year. I'm like the Susan Lucci of female vocalist of the year.
Well, I want to thank you for finally making mine legit, because I've used all kinds of things like, this is the one that the very first one they created, which is a doorstop, okay, or their baggage. Patty's luggage was overweight, and they said, "Here, hold this. You take this one," and that's how we got, whatever I could come up with. So I've been kind of, I've been out there, trying to make it work, man. But I appreciate it. It was a great time. Michelle Myers got elected, or not elected.
She won.
She was our first winner.
Yeah.
Completely out of nowhere.
Organizer or something like that.
She does so much. I mean, we see how much she does for the show. We're like, I think she deserves one. She'll never even know she's, gonna get it.
Yeah. So, how was the week for you guys?
Oh my God, busy.
Amazing.
I basically lost my voice on the second day.
Right.
So I've been fighting that, just like throat lozenges, nasal sprays.
Like the steam thing he puts over his face.
I'm so full of chemicals trying to keep my voice.
Oh, something.
And then I went, we were getting ready to play Margaritaville the other night, and we bought this like throat lozenge spray, Mucinex stuff. So I was like, let's try this. And I'd never done, I guess, sprayed like chloroseptic or anything for. So I ended up like
he holds it back here.
I shot myself in the face, and my cheeks went numb.
It was right before the show. He's like, oh my God.
My lips were numb. My tongue was numb. My cheeks were numb.
Good Lord.
It was bad.
It's too much.
It was funny.
And it tasted like butt. Just like
well, it was moving right along. This hour is brought to you by our butt sponsor. We had it's probably, we always say, every year it seems like we say, this was our best year ever. But it was. I mean, Thursdays can be a little slow. This year, that was one of our biggest days, and it just, it was jam-packed all 3 days.
I was going to say, every time we walked in there, Dirty Harry's was full.
It was full.
Just constantly.
our sponsor, Reef Rum, he's wanting to be a part of it next year, of course, and we've already got people signing up for that. So, we always take a little break and kind of, start, negotiations and stuff again, in December, January, and get it all worked out. But we're planning on being back.
Good.
Good to hear.
I see there's a chicken on the guitar over there.
Yeah. So I got one as well. So I'm gonna use it on my show. Yeah. I'm gonna squeak it every time I play one of your songs. So.
But we played that song at Dirty Harry's. We played it at Margaritaville for the Jim Morris, tribute show.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many chickens go
Oh my God.
flying up in the air at Margaritaville. It was so funny. And yesterday they were flying over there at Dirty Harry's.
It just one hit me and fell, and I'm like, what the heck is that?
I was getting hit in the back of the head with them. I know. They go crazy.
Yeah. So overall, so you guys been here all week?
We got here Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haven't stopped since.
Yeah, because everything kind of started on Tuesday. We were originally going to do Wednesday through Sunday, but then so many people wanted to play and be down here that we added Tuesday into the schedule, and so it was the full schedule was packed all weekend.
We were talking about this the other night that back in the Tiki House days, we would go from 10 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night, and we would have 55, 60 artists, whatever. And then when the pandemic happened, we were able to kind of regroup. We're not doing that anymore.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just too much.
And I said, we need to quit focusing on how many people we have and put on a good event.
Yes.
And do it to where we're not working, 15 hours in a day.
Right.
So, because the Tiki House back then, well, let's add a Wednesday, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm like, no, we're not doing that anymore either. So we feel like 3 days is enough, quality, and every artist gets enough time.
Yeah.
It's not 20 minutes or 15 or 10 listen, I need you to play for 7 minutes 12 times today.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We're not doing any of that. So, and that's just us. Everybody else to each his own, and however they want to do it. But and it seems like we have the crowd that stays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They may go out or they may whatever, but they come back.
Yeah. It keeps the dead time down, between artists.
Definitely.
Yeah, and it's a smoother process. You don't have 17 artists standing here with their guitars and piling stuff out in front of the stage and all this other stuff like we used to have at the Tiki House, which was incredibly small.
It was so
Yeah.
tiny. Yeah, so tiny.
Yeah.
It's probably smaller than the room we're in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it.
For a whole bar.
Now, I do like the new Tiki House. We went over there and said hi to Jay Bangles that runs that joint, and I do like the new one.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's
So much bigger.
And I think they were asking to be involved with next year.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna we'll go back to work and see if we can make it happen and get it all rolling in the right direction.
Yeah, I was surprised how many people are down here this year. It seems like it was triple what it was last year, and I thought last year was great.
Well, listen, if you're a big fan, I guess you can do both, But it seems like mine's a little later next year, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
20 through the 26th or something like that.
I think
forget what it was.
I think
Of
it's
November or October?
October.
October.
Oh, it's
yeah.
about the same, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's the week
Is it?
before. It's the
Yeah.
week before we'll be doing our thing
Okay.
down here.
Yeah. But you can't really replace Key West, man. I don't care.
Nah.
Okay.
That's what everybody's telling us.
Yeah.
You can pretend, you can dress it up however you want to, but you can't replace walking from place to place in Key West and going down and doing this and doing that. You just can't do it.
Yeah, just the shops and the weirdness and everything
Yeah.
that goes on all up
Yeah.
and down Duval. And that's what we heard. It's like, Gulf Shores is fun. It was great, but it's not Key West.
Yeah.
Right.
So the people that want to come to Key West are now they have an opportunity. So
Yeah. Well, you know why it's not Key West? Because it's not Key West.
Plus, there are so many artists down here. I mean, they can
Yeah.
go from bar to bar to bar, and they can all day long.
Yeah.
They can see a different person.
and you're not missing in quality, certainly down here.
Definitely
Because like I
not.
say, Dave McKinney brought, of course he was down here, and he brought Gary Green with him.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that man play a harmonica?
Yeah.
Jeff Dayton, oh my God, Jeff
He's
Dayton.
amazing.
His backstory, with Kenny Chesney and
Yeah.
with Glenn Campbell, and he's got an incredibly smooth voice himself, and he's incredibly talented. And he was part of our show on Friday night, and we were lucky to have him join us.
Yeah, he played at our event too. Him and Dave Matchett, and he, I think it was last year, maybe the year before. We were talking to him about coming to Key West, and he's like, "Yeah, it's too expensive. I'm just not doing it. I don't have enough gigs to do all that stuff with it." I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever. We're gonna keep rolling." And then when he reached out to us this year, I'm like, "Oh, I thought it was too expensive for you. You didn't have enough gigs. You didn't have all this other stuff." And he's like, "No, I want to be," because originally we talked to him about being up at the Ready Room.
That's right.
And he didn't feel like he could sell enough tickets. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?
He's amazing.
You're not trying hard enough, okay? I'm just telling you. All I got to do is say I need 25 people to come hear us play."
Yeah.
Well, I think he'll change his tune this year because he was so tired
He was
Yeah.
busy.
on Friday
He was
night
playing a
because he
lot
was
of
so
gigs.
busy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's again, if you're playing 3 times here, there, whatever, I mean, it's a lot, man. It wears us out just being in one spot. So I can imagine it. And again, we used to do that, and we just don't do it anymore. But I'm glad it all worked out for everybody, and everybody had a great crowd. You guys are doing a great job with what you're doing, and it seems to. It's a good marriage here we got going on with this.
I think so,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
We get the people in town, and
Yeah.
everybody, all the ships are rising. So,
And I got to tell you, man, your band is just kick ass.
oh, thank you. We have all the right pieces in place right now, and we have fun together. And I think it shows, and they're absolutely amazing musicians, and I'm the least of the musicians in the band. I'm just they're all great, and it's good to be in a band where you're the worst in the bunch.
Well, we got some incredible video last night of you guys on stage. We were having different angles. We were moving the cameras around to get the crowd dancing and all that stuff, So I'll go back and cut that out separately and send it to you guys. But it was a great performance, and what a beautiful voice you have.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
We're trying to get her to do more songs.
Yes.
Yeah, she has her Nadir Shakur
Yeah.
making
perfect,
music
too.
for money.
Yeah.
Did I get it right that time?
Yes, you did.
I can never say the name of the title. I'm always
You
like
keep
making
saying
money
make-
for
yeah,
making
making
money
money
for
for
free.
Make it, well, that's kind of what
Don't
we're
we
used
all?
to.
Yeah.
Making money for free. Another good song. But I mean, you guys have been together for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And,
band's been together for, I think, going on 6 years now. And,
Yeah.
and like I said, with the addition of Teresa and Jimmy Nacarado, our keyboard player,
Yeah.
that made it, that put all the pieces together that could get us on the bigger stages, and they just sound great, and the energy's good, and it's infectious. It really is. I love being in front of these guys.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming to the summer party and playing that. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
I was looking at all y'all little stages. I was like, I don't know how the hell we got them on the Tiki Bar stage. Because I was thinking the whole time, I'm like, I need a bigger stage. And then my inner side says, no, we're not doing it. We're not building any more stuff, okay?
And that's why you got your SAC award for the construction addict.
You got those two voices, and listen, it's out of hand now.
And that was the first appearance of Hippie Chick as a Tropical Attitude band
yes,
member.
that's right.
And she was yesterday for the entire show. She was a Tropical band.
We went down to
Tropical
Sushi
Attitudes.
Song last night and had dinner, and she's telling people, listen, if you're here for my autograph, I just, I don't do that. I just play in the band, and all this stuff. And of course, I said it on stage. She's welcome to go on tour with you anytime. Okay, a good little 6-month tour would be great, man. I might finance that for you.
But you said Katie May's got to go along.
Yeah, got to take Katie May with you. All right, everybody. We need a break here. We need to play some music, and we're going to come back and talk some more about the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound. What a great event. What a great people we have the opportunity to play with. And here's one of my favorite bands, a little McGuffey Lane for you.